Amanda, I just want you to know that I'm gonna cherish you forever. I want you to know that I'm always gonna be there for you. Know that I can be your rock. I can be the person you need, the person that you need to lean on. Together we can get through anything. Together I know that we are stronger. I can't wait to see what this journey brings. Even though we've known each other for a long time, I'm so excited to continue to get to know you. There's not a day goes by where there isn't something that makes me love you even more. And I'm so excited to continue loving you every day for the rest of our lives.
Please rise. I'd like to ask at this time, who amongst the family and friends gathered here tonight shares the bride's great joy in presenting her to the man of her choice with the benedictions of her family?
Her mother and I.
Please be seated. Well, as we gather here on this idyllic summer evening, may we be thankful truly thankful for the trust and the affection that have brought Mohsen and Amanda together in a covenant of love. Today is a day for bright memories. Today we are united by a common devotion. We want to celebrate that family and friends are gathered here today because ultimately it is you, all of you, who provided the roots of love and friendship that will guide them through their journey of hope and love. From the rich encouragement of their affection, may Amanda and Mohsen complete now the unfinished pattern of their true selves. They have chosen each other freely, lovingly, and faithfully. Let the days and years now veiled by time deepen the joy of their choice and make it abidingly true. Well, now in the splendor of Milk Creek Canyon, we meet with joy in our hearts, anticipation in our spirits, and abundantly ready. Oh, are we ready to celebrate your wedding? We are so honored to be here, merely for the privilege of sharing in your joy. And the reason we come together at all here tonight is for the express purpose of saluting your future together as husband and wife. It's a pleasure for me to welcome everyone here tonight, including a dear friend who found her way here from as far away as Tennessee. Is that right? Well, wow, great. And we've got quite a bevy of New Yorkers who are gathered here tonight, and I identify with them greatly. We have all wandered that path from the Big Apple to Zion, and we probably all feel the same way about that when we are here, we wish we were there, and when we are there, we wish we were here. But regardless of where we are, it's truly an extraordinary occasion that brings us all together at the same time, the same place, to witness. And that's why we're here tonight, to witness this extraordinary moment, the lives of Mohsen and Amanda. And while I am bidding everybody welcome, I would be remiss if I did not welcome the bride and groom. Welcome, Amanda. You look absolutely beautiful, especially in your mom's dress. Wow, that's really great. And Mohsen, you look like you just stepped out of GQ. Is that going to be? You know, it's always one of life's richest surprises when the accidental meeting of two life paths leads them to proceed together along the common path of husband and wife. And when Mohsen and Amanda met at a fraternity trip some 7 years ago, they could not have imagined that one day they would be standing at a wedding altar prepared to embark on life's journey together. And it's also a very fine experience when the casual relationship grows into a permanent bond of love. It was Amanda who wanted to keep things casual forever. I'm told, and this is absolutely true, that Mohsen asked Amanda for a date every day for 6 months. I think it's important to appreciate that for many reasons. Mohsen obviously has manifested great perseverance. He's a man who trusts his own intuition, knowing that only good things would happen when hanging around Amanda. And in this period of Mohsen's determination, he and Amanda became good friends. Such good friends, in fact, that Amanda did not want to jeopardize the friendship by introducing the unknown elements of romance and courtship. But you know, when you can think back on this all, you are so fortunate that your friendship, it was your friendship that gave way to love. And I hope the two of you will always be aware that it was friendship that brought the birth of love between you, and that your relationship is indeed strongly rooted in friendship. That's the secret to a successful marriage. Honor your friendship always. Mohsen and Amanda, as your relationship evolved over the course of 7 years, there had to have been a moment when you both realized that you would become life partners. A time when you said yes to that first acknowledgement that you both wanted your relationship to continue after the fun at Sigma Phi receded from your lives. So from that moment of yes, you knew there was some real substance to your relationship. So from that time to this moment of yes at the wedding altar, you've been making commitments all along the way to each other. And in all your conversations, you surely began many a sentence with, "When we're married, I will." And I bet there may have been a few, "When we're married, you will." And of course, the sublime, "When we're married, we will." And in all those late night talks that included words like someday, somehow, maybe, you are making an invisible bond of commitment where two people work out what they want, what they believe, and what they hope for each other. And all these common things and more are the real process of a wedding. It began long before this day. The symbolic vows that you will soon share are a way of saying to one another, you know, all those things we promised and hoped and dreamed, I meant them all, every word. And shortly you'll say a few words that will take you across the threshold of life, and things between you will never, ever be the same again. Because after today, you can say to the world, this is my wife. This is my husband. And now may this private celebration, this public joy, this moment of words and deeds expressed before your loved ones, signal the true and lasting spirit between you. And may your lives be blessed with trust, with passion, and with joy. I'd like to give you both a rose. Got that? And as you well know, this represents an ancient symbol of love and beauty. And I'd like you now to exchange roses. Today you're going to be exchanging many things, like rings and vows, but this exchange of a rose actually represents the first gift that you give to each other, a symbol of love upon which your marriage is predicated. A single rose, as we all know, expresses 3 important words: I love you. And I wish to invite you now to place your I love yous into this vase. So this vase now holds the symbol of your love. Regardless of how you will ultimately come to furnish your home together in the years to come, I'm going to ask you that you make sure that this vase is always kept close by. It's very important that you do this because no marriage is immune from misunderstandings. 2 people are getting married, not 2 angels. And sometimes words are hard to find when trying to remedy an awkward situation. And this is where the vase plays such an important function. All you will need to do is place a rose in the vase, and both of you will remember all the love in your hearts that brought you together, and remind you of all the dreams you shared on your wedding day, August 3rd, 2017. It will be a sign that your love will always endure, And so this vase offers a key to restored happiness, harmony, and a consistent reminder that no issue can't be resolved. The rose says perfectly those three important words, I love you. After all we've been through, I love you. Keep this vase always, and your marriage will be strong. Well, as we gather here in this intimate space, a community committed to supporting Amanda and Mohsen, may our hearts be filled with much joy and many hopes. We wish for them a life of love and laughter, a life of great harmony together and creativity as they face life's challenges. We know that their lives will be filled with an abundance of joy, and we hope that they will share that joy freely with other people. May their home always be a shelter for that which is beautiful and good and true. And as they share the richer experiences in life, so may their hearts, their minds, their souls be knit ever more closely together. May courage grace them when the road is rough, humility when fortune favors them. And may they carry the past gratefully with them in all the years of their togetherness, and with an equal measure of hope, always face the future unafraid. So be it. It was a real personal joy getting to meet this couple, although it was only really through the help of technology that I had a chance to be together with Mohsen. We was it FaceTime we did? Is that how we got him? Okay. And it was great fun. Amanda was there and Mohsen was sort of there, kind of an alternative reality. And every time Amanda tried to move the phone a little bit, Mohsen would go away, and then we had to bring him back. But anyway, one of the things that we discussed were not only the importance of the exchange of vows, but also a need to kind of put the vows into a context. Now, how can we build a case for the vows which they will momentarily exchange? And so we ran through some traditional blessings, we ran through some contemporary ideas, and I said, well, you know, we also have a Sufi blessing by the mystic poet Rumi. Well, I tell you, they were so enchanted, and although we all know that they are a very young and very hip couple, you think, why would they choose a 13th century blessing for their vows? And once you hear these words, I think you're going to understand why it resonated, and also, of course, the fact that culturally Rumi is very much a part of Mohsen's culture. So this is what they have chosen to put their meaningful vows into a context. May these vows and this marriage be blessed. May it be sweet milk, this marriage, like wine and halva. May this marriage offer fruit and shade like the date palm. And may this marriage be full of laughter, and every day a day in paradise. May this marriage be a sign of compassion, a seal of happiness here and forever. May this marriage have a fair face and a good name, an omen as welcome as the moon in the clear blue sky. And finally, he says, I am out of words to describe how spirit mingles in this marriage. I'm going to ask you now to exchange vows, and please repeat after me the vow that you have selected for this very, very moment. Okay? Just look at her. I'll feed you the lines. I, Mohsen, promise you, Amanda, my love for today and tomorrow.
I, Mohsen, promise you, Amanda, my love for today and tomorrow.
I promise you as much happiness as I can give.
I promise you as much happiness as I can give.
I promise not to doubt or mistrust you,
I promise not to doubt or mistrust you,
but to grow and add to your life.
but to grow and add to your life.
I promise never to try to change you,
I promise never to try to change you,
but will accept the changes you make in
but will
yourself.
accept the changes that you make in yourself.
And I will accept your love for me without fear of tomorrow,
I will accept the love for me without the fear of tomorrow,
knowing that tomorrow
knowing that tomorrow
I will love you more than I do today.
that I will love you more than I do today.
I, Amanda, promise you, Mohsen, my love for today and tomorrow.
I, Amanda, promise you, Mohsen,
My love
my
for today.
love for today and tomorrow.
I promise you as much happiness as I can give.
I promise you as much happiness as I can give.
I promise not to doubt or mistrust you,
I promise not to doubt or mistrust you,
but to grow and add to your life.
but to grow and add to your life.
I promise never to try to change you,
I promise to never try to change you,
but will accept the changes you make in yourself.
but will accept the changes you make in yourself.
And I will accept your love for me
And I will accept your love for me
without fear of tomorrow,
without fear of tomorrow,
knowing that tomorrow
knowing that tomorrow
I will love you more than I do today.
I will love you more than I do today.
What symbols do you bring as a pledge of your love and commitment to each other? Thank you. The circle is a symbol of the sun, the earth, the universe. It's a symbol of holiness, perfection, and peace. And in these rings is the symbol of unity, in which your two lives are now joined in one unbroken circle, in which wherever you go, you'll always return unto one another, return unto your togetherness. And may your rings always call to mind the freedom and the power of your love. With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
Oh, that's beautiful. With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I thee wed.
Well, in the intimacy of our gathering here tonight, may we all rejoice in recognizing Mohsen and Amanda as husband and wife. Go ahead, kiss that beautiful bride. Yeah. Okay. Mohsen, Amanda, wait a minute. May you know great happiness together as husband and wife. How does that sound? Husband and wife. May you strengthen one another in all sorrow. Share with one another in all gladness. Be companions to each other in times of the silent and unspoken. And regardless of where you may find yourselves by life's changing fortunes, may your home always be the one place you most want to be. And now may the benedictions that rest on those who truly love rest with you, fill you with love's grace, both now and forever. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Mohsen and Amanda Modazavi. What?
I found a love for me. Well, darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm done between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it, darling. You look perfect tonight. Well, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home. I found a love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time. Well, darling, just hold my hand, be my girl, I'll be your man. I see my future in your eyes. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When I saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful, I don't deserve this, darling. You look perfect tonight. No, no, baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, or barefoot on the grass, or listening to our favorite song.
That's why it's just what's happening.